something that kids can casually do, of course. Growing up in Catholic schools, everybody learns parkour. That's why so many kids go to Catholic schools, so they can learn parkour. It's the Lord's way of getting around. Stupid. Alright. I'm definitely clipping that. The Lord's way of getting around. I mean, honestly, parkour is really cool. Like, seriously. I don't know if anyone has ever seen those fucking videos where people do Assassin's Creed in real life, but that shit is so cool. I wish I could do that, but I would just break my fucking legs. Move it, sister. Sister to Sister. A new sitcom about nuns being fun. Thank you, Kim. Ooh, checkers. I love checkers. Y'all, can we talk about how checkers is a better game than chess? Really, it's just for dumb people? Oh shit, I got caught.
Nathan.
See? And this is why I play checkers and I don't play chess. I'm dumb. Like I was in elementary school, so I was like staring at her or whatever because I had a crush on her. And thank you, Kim. And she was like, "What the hell are you staring at?" or something like that. And I had to like just mutter to myself nothing. And then I never stared at her again because she was a very aggressive person. Yeah. You know, I once wrote a parody of The Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson. Yes, I said that right. I thought I messed up his name. Called The Beautiful Steeple. And it's all about this couple, religious couple, who are trying to sell a very beautiful steeple. And they can't get any good buyers. I know, I'm mostly telling the audience, not really you.
You have one person.
I'm telling people also who watch this in the future. You know that these streams are archived for like 2 weeks, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Plus, I might clip this, so then maybe those people would be watching too, Kim. That's like at least 2 people. Look, I know I'm not popular. That's okay. I'm not trying to be popular. I'm just trying to have a good time. You know what I say to that, Kim? Let it snow. Let it snow.
Hell no to snow.
Let it snow.
I hate snow.
I hate snow as well. I do, though. I hate winter. Winter's awful. Never pays the rent on time.
Sure. No one's gonna understand that.
I don't care. The joke was for you, not for the audience, Kim. Sometimes I can switch. I can toggle. I'm like a camera in a video game. You should, everybody look at the face that Kim is making right now. Wait, Kim? 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 No.
No.
Okay. Saying no is important, Kim. Anyway, this is very touching. And then Kim burps.
I guess I'm not the real next one.
What? I'm sorry, am I ruining your whole thing?
Yes.
Found
This
Mom's
is
stuff.
absolute.
Everything that Dad sold, I tracked down the buyer.
I'm drinking Dr. Pepper.
If you're humid.
Oh, supermarket chain gave employees $200,000.
And today with the news, Kimberly Luciano. No, but that is cool. What store, sweetie?
Muévanse. Quítense, cabrones.
Cabrones. What is cabrone? I can't remember.
Some fans.
The
Yeah,
schnapps.
adoring public.
Where are they from? Snuckerland? That was dumb. I don't know why I said that.
Why did you say that?
I don't know why I said that.
Member of Captain Henry Avery's crew. You know who that is?
He was a pirate.
The pirate who pulled off the biggest heist in history.
What? I've never heard of this guy. He was a pirate and he did a heist? I love heists. And I love pirates. Why don't I know about this guy? Is he made up? Kim, look him up.
Try again.
Please look it up.
Do you want me to really look it up?
Yeah, no, I seriously do.
Oh, okay. What's the name?
Something Avery. Just look up Avery Pirate.
Avery.
I don't remember the name. If anybody in chat wants to help me out here, I appreciate it. Something Avery.
Is it Henry Avery?
Yes, Henry Avery. Was he a real person?
I looked him up.
It's great.
Over
Can we-
$400 million worth of gold and
He
jewels.
was a
Also
pirate from the mid-1690s. He operated in Atlantic and Indian Oceans. He was an English pirate.
Yar. Well, they didn't really talk like that, but
He was also known as Henry Avery, sometimes erroneously. Is that right?
erroneously, yeah.
given it as Jack Avery or John Avery.
Interesting. Yeah, they just said that he stole like 400 million worth of jewels and shit.
I wouldn't doubt it.
What a weird random pick. I've never heard of this guy, and I literally took a class on pirates.
His nickname was Long Ben, the Arch Pirate, or the King of Pirates.
Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece? No, I'm kidding. That's an anime reference.
Good thing I don't understand.
It was for the audience.
No, but I want to be part of it.
Well, you know, the thing is, you love inside jokes, Kim, and you hope to be part of them one day, but today is not the day.
I am the joke.
No, you're not. And if you were, you're a great joke.
Cheers to that.
Raised your Dr. Pepper like it's a fucking wine glass. All right, let's get back to the video game.
One single ship.
You're not even trying. No. Don't give me that look like you are like innocent and you're not trying to like sabotage me here with my one viewer. Like,
I'm not. I'm sorry, viewer.
I can't wait till you leave to make spaghetti.
I can't wait to.
Great.
The Gunsway.
I'm familiar with the story. Can you get...
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Anyway, I hanged the first of Captain Avery's crew this afternoon in full view. I hanged the first of Captain Avery's crew this afternoon in full view of their cohorts. A gratuitous act, perhaps, but one that stokes the fear in their hearts for what follows. A visit to the remaining men in the tower. I have no idea why I'm talking like this, because this isn't written from the perspective of the pirates. It's written from the perspective of the people who are running the prison. I don't care. I love pirates. The sorry pirates threw themselves... That is actually how they used to spell pirates, by the way. That's a cool historical touch. That's actually accurate. Some English people actually spelled pirates more like P-Y, not P-I. Anyway. The sorry pirates threw themselves at my feet, begging for mercy. One day I hope to hear such pleas from their elusive captain. September 20th, 1696. As I hanged the rest of the pirates this morning, one soul was bold enough to offer a bribe as the hood was placed around his neck. More vague promises of vast treasure. I asked him where this hoard could be found and then dropped him as he answered, I have no patience for pirate falsehoods. Terrible, I know. But I love doing voices, so. It's my stream. What, sweetie? Okay, thank you, sweetie. See, this is the kind of support I really need from you.
Oh, is this what you're working on?
The ultimate guide, travel guide to Bangkok. Full color maps, local history, walking tours, bus and rail schedules, day trips and longer adventures, hostels, bars, nightlife. Whether you visited Bangkok before or is your first time to the capital of Thailand, this book will help you navigate everything from common tourist destinations to off-the-beaten-path adventures. Visit the Grand Palace and the City Pillar Shrine on the historic, I'm not going to try to pronounce that island, and explore and sample the wares, and I'm definitely not going to say that right, weekend market. Find a place to drink, hail a tuk-tuk, and find a place to crash afterwards. Filled with local knowledge, this guide will help you get the most of your visit. Did I mention I love doing voices? Because I do. Fucking love doing voices. Anyway, that was cool. All right, I think we're going to stop right here. It is 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for those who dropped by. Thanks for Kim for co-hosting the stream with me. Eating, burping, making really bad jokes, not supporting me when I make excellent jokes. And I will see you next time where Sam gets out of prison. I'm guessing. Just a hunch. What?
Toodaloo.
Alright, so Kim's not going to be here for the next stream. I just want everyone to know that she is actually banned in real life. Thanks for watching. She's laughing like a hyena right now. Bye, everybody.
Well, remember where we are. This crowd didn't get rich by playing fair.
Which is why you really...
I just want to point out that nobody gets rich. Nobody gets rich by playing fair, and the lives of the rich are built on the backs of the poor. Thank you. You know, that's a really dirty trick. The game's like, hey, here's what it's like to be discovered. Here's what it's like when, like, you know, they're on to you. Now you got to move out of the way. Well, that's not my fault. You fucking... Sorry, let me turn the mic down a little. You fucking made it impossible for me not to get caught. I know how video games work. I played Metal Gear Solid 3. I played Hitman. I played Last of Us and New Horizon, Zero Horizon Dawn, and flipping every other stealth game. I just played Plague Tale. I know how this stuff works. You don't need to get me caught. That's like painting someone's hands red next to a murder victim, patting them on the back, and then saying, well, there you go. Have a ball. It was a very dark comparison, and I immediately regret it.
Come here. Now hand me the artifact.
Let's see. I don't know.
Did you know all the artifacts here are stolen? They belong in a museum.
All right, classic indie reference.
I'm really losing my patience.
Oh my God! Right through the table! Right through the table! By God! By God! Nathan Drake right through the table! Okay.
Where's that?
That's JR from WWE/WWF.
Yeah.
These are found on old Scottish gravestones.
Yes, we're going to Scotland, baby!
Look at this. The layout of this place is really unusual.
I'm clipping that.
Here's the cathedral, but the graveyard.
So I want to make something clear. I flippin' love Scotland. So one of my favorite writers of all time, Voltaire de Cleyre, loved Scotland, which made me fall in love with Scotland. I love it because like there's so much natural beauty. I love the accent. The culture is very interesting. I just think it's like a nice place to be and exist. It's just very naturalistic in a lot of ways, or it's very close to nature. There's a lot of breathtaking views. You know, I haven't mentioned the accent's great. I don't know. It's just I really love Scotland. I've got books about Scotland. I haven't read them yet, but I got books on them. Should probably read them. One day I hope to move to Scotland, maybe with somebody, but I don't know who. You know, if she's interested.
I am.
Oh, Kim, I wasn't talking about you. Damn, I was
Are you
actually.
talking about the microphone?
I was talking about Emily. Actually, I'm gonna take Emily and go to Scotland. All right, let's. I'm excited. I'm fucking stoked. I want to see if I can stealth this. Ooh, hello. Well, that didn't work.
Can they see you in the tall grass?
No. Oh my God, I didn't even know you could do that. This game is fucking amazing. Holy shit. That's amazing. Oh my God. Sorry, I just like completely lost my composure. That was hilarious. Well, I'm clipping that. Want to see something cool? We're en route to New York for a shareholder meeting, but Adler has no interest in us in business. Instead, he shows me his latest find. A fabulous jeweled egg. One of a kind, he says. I had to do some serious digging, go out in the field, but that's the best part. It's no fun if you don't get your hands and do dirty. I'm a trust fund kid.
Right now they're prepping it, and his name is Quinn.
Quinn, you're gonna do great, buddy. I believe in you.
There used to be this thing where you could tell them that they're doing a good job, and it was like, it just seemed like so sarcastic.
Doing great, Quinn. Good job, buddy.
Keep up the good work.
Keep that. You'll get that raise someday, buddy. Don't worry, you'll be able to feed your family.
That's all.
Hey, you know what? I'm not the one paying the minimum wage.
Coming.
Food workers deserve more. God damn it. There we go.
Probably at home. Drinking hot cocoa. What are you, 5? Oh, tell me you wouldn't go for some hot cocoa right now.
Emily was talking about that earlier.
Exactly.
Was she really? What was she saying?
She wanted hot cocoa.
Oh, damn! What a story. Hard-hitting story right there, Kim.
You know what?
Hey, you know what, sweetie? I appreciate your hard-hitting stories. Thank you for your time.
No, you don't.
Sweetie.
I don't give a crap about my hard-hitting stories.
Wow, Kim. You don't know that. You're so knowledgeable about things.
Hello, hello.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see in your eyes that this is a pirate's door. Hello? Okay.
Why do I laugh at
Interesting.
you anymore?
That's okay, I'll be on the floor. We're having a musical here.
Decor?
Don't worry, I'll kick you some more.
Alright. It's really easy to
Those
rhyme
who
with
prove
or.
worthy, paradise awaits.
Huh?
It's the Rhode Island pirate.
Thomas too.
Yeah, but it can't be him.
But what happened to Thomas 1, am I right? I'll be here all week.
I mean, this
Yeah,
is
you will.
clearly his sigil, but two died attacking the same treasure fleet as Avery.
Yeah, well, at least that's what the stories tell us.
Oh, Uncharted with the real history, y'all. Just like Assassin's Creed. Give me a break.
If this really is Two's mark, then that means he's involved in all of this. How?
Would love it if somebody just came up to them in a pirate costume and said, "It's me, 3!" And just like attack them with a hook, you know? Shimmy, get Peter Pan! I don't know. I'm trying my best, Captain Hook, and it's not very good, and I'm sorry.
Catacombs.
How come there's never Dogacombs? It's always catacombs, Cam. You know? Dogs don't get any combs. They're good boys and girls. They deserve combs as well, Cam.
They don't get them because they're not honeycombs.
Do you remember that fucking mascot for honeycombs?
Not really. Who was it?
It was like a big fur ball that was absolutely, like, insane.
Huh.
You don't remember?
I don't. I want honeycombs now.
Honeycombs are pretty delicious.
They are.
One of those better sugary cereals. Alright, it doesn't say that he's here yet. 7:15 should be here pretty soon. I'll have to drop off the stream for a little bit. Or not drop off the stream, but just be right back. You know, like this. But I'm not going to do that yet.
That makes sense. We're under a cathedral.
You see, you're under a dog cathedral. You're under a cat cathedral. Unbelievable. I mean, I like cats and all. Don't get me wrong. This is not a cat, an anti-cat speech. I'm just looking for equality here, okay? Oh boy, I get to do my pirate voice again.
Oh no.
Let it April 1701. Let it be known that I, Thomas Howard, captain of the Dauntless, am a gullible fool. It started with a cross, a cryptic message from my old compatriot with a vague promise of paradise. I was skeptical, but the thought of living the remainder of my days at home with a burping wife, wondering what might have been, was too much to bear, and one does not ignore a letter from the king of the pirates. I survived being marooned off the coast of Madagascar. I survived the attack of the East Indian Pembroke, but I will not survive this. My leg is broken and my crew, too cowardly to set foot in these damned caverns, cannot hear my calls for help. Who could have imagined my deeds would bring me here to die an ignoble death so far from home? May God himself curse you, Henry Avery, and may my ghost haunt you for the rest of your days. Oh man, I could make such a cool D&D campaign out of this, or like a one-shot. I've got to do it.
Got to. You're such a good pirate.
I be. I watched a lot of pirate movies when I was a kid. Peter Pan. I watched the one where Blackbeard was helping this dude win a race in the It was like a weird black and white 1950s movie. Blackbeard's Curse. I don't understand. He's like helping a track guy win or something. I gotta rewatch that film. It's probably so stupid and has not held up at all. Anyway, Kim didn't turn her volume off, so that's what that was. As fast as I can, sweetie. Yeah, you don't have to hide it.
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna go for it! Oh my god! Yeah, I made it! I don't know. I've been action movied the shit out of that.
Look, the treasure was never in Scotland, okay?
Then what was the point of all that, huh? Of the St. Dismas cross?
You shut your filthy mouth. The point of going to Scotland was going to Scotland. You don't need an excuse to go to Scotland. What is this? Oh, what was the point of You went to Scotland! I'm channeling my inner Simon Miller right there.
It's a note.
Ooh, more pirate notes? More pirate notes? Yeah, more pirate notes. You know what that means? Arr, matey, I be back. June 2nd, 1702, Captain Harrison. It has been 3 days since you and your regiment set out for the towers, and our hopes that you might find and apprehend Captain Avery have dwindled along with our supplies. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Discovering this pirate hideaway after years of false leads bolstered the confidence of my men, but after 3 days of cowering in this damp cave, they grow restless and fearful. They do not wish to starve here, or worse, return to King's Bay empty-handed. Therefore, thanks to your orders, come morning we shall take what supplies and armaments we can carry from this place and head to the towers ourselves. There, by God's good grace, we shall capture Avery and bring him to face justice. God willing, we shall rendezvous with you there. Lieutenant Sherwood, 4th Foot Regiment under license of the East India Company, and talks like a pirate for some reason. Yeah, he definitely would not have talked like that. I don't care. Every single letter, I'm just gonna read in a pirate's accent. If it's from the 1600s, I'm reading in a pirate's accent. I don't care. A pirate's accent. It's just the British accent. Anyway.
Just imagine, you've come here, a well-to-do pirate far away from your oppressive government.
Oh, poor oppressed pirates. All they wanted to do was to murder and pillage in peace.
No, they wanted to live as free men.
Well, if you're gonna pick a place to run away from society, you could do a lot worse than here.
Well, okay, so the thing about pirates, I took a course on pirates, so obviously I know everything about them. No. So, yeah, I mean, obviously they did want to live as free men, but some of them held slaves. Not exactly a bastion of freedom in that sense. But, on the other hand, the way their crews were operated was often very democratic, so the whole crew would actually decide on who the captain was. They would come in collective consensus. If they didn't like the captain, they'd throw him overboard if he was mean to his crew. Or they'd strip him of his title and have somebody else supersede him. Yeah, I mean, the legacy and mythology of pirates is very powerful and very alluring, but, I mean, you know, plenty of them were not good people. But, I mean, there were good things that pirates did among all of that bad. Certainly, some of them did pillage, steal, and rape, I'm sure. But there are also pirates who helped free slaves. There are pirates who operate on democratic principles. There were pirates who stole from the rich for the most part, or stole from the British Empire and nobody else. I would say that's more good than bad, given what the British Empire was doing. Anyway, there's a lot of moral gray here, but I'm just saying you shouldn't valorize the pirates, but you shouldn't demonize them either. There's cool stuff. There's a reason why people love pirates. Also, Muppet Treasure Island.
Taking forever to get to this volcano.
Patience, Victor, patience. Do you know how those pirates got here? They had to start in England, sail to Brazil, then cut back across the Atlantic to South Africa, and they figured all that out with paper, charts, and by...
As soon as I saw that, I was like, I'm jumping off that.
How's it? You have that Dungus hooked up yet? We're all set up. Just waiting on approval from Nadine to blow it. Good. Place looks empty. I'd like to get it over with and move on.
Is that an Australian accent?
How long we posted? Yeah. All orders come in. Any news from the other sites? Nothing yet. Orders are to sit tight, so we'll sit tight. Wait for me. Just put me in charge. I'll get the whole thing done in half the time. Considering the last time you handled explosives, you nearly blew up everyone in the street. I'd say it's a good thing you're not in charge. Half the time, I'll be sure to run that by Nadine. Let's go, gentlemen. It's gonna be a hot, long day and we have lots to do. Those Drake boys show their pretty faces.
You all know what to do.
We'll serve him right, too. Just hope I bag him first.
Your shaky hands couldn't do anything till they get in bludgeoning distance. I'm afraid it'll be my honor.
For a wager, as usual.
Oh, Sully's with me?
Shit, they almost had us.
Oh man, that was so cool. Brat! I meant to fucking kill him silently.
Anyone else find anything?
We gave him the shake.
Come out, now!
Hang on.
You got anything? Hey, you hear me? Got a bad feel. Nothing over there. Hey, you hear me? Where are you, asshole?
Okay.
Nothing over here. You, the Khatif.
What the?
Okay, you check that way. I'll head this way. Be careful.
What you got? Nothing.
Someone took him out. No, you're out there.
Hey, you know, that went pretty damn well, huh? Look at that. Pretty clean. Oh, okay, we're not done yet. Oh my god.
Okay. I think that's
Ha! That was awesome! I have got to clip that. That was amazing. I pretty much stealth killed everybody except that one guy up top. Where is the well?
Pirate walks into him,
Okay, here we go.
and he's got the steering wheel sticking out of his crotch.
All right.
So the bartender goes, "Hey man, what's with the wheel?" And the pirate says back, "Arr, it's driving me nuts." I love that one.
That's a good one. I've never heard. Look, I've heard, and like seen many bad jokes in my life. I don't know. I've told and heard many bad jokes in my life. Never heard or told that one. It's going to be a good one, though, if I ever do tell it. Or hear it again. It's a great one. Okay. You're a mean one, Mr. Winch. You're always around some trees. You're as fluffy as a pillow, as strong as the breeze, Mr. Winch. I wouldn't stop you if you got near me and squeezed. Okay, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that I really want to do a Mr. Grinch parody called Mr. Winch. There we go. That's the Mr. Winch parody for you. I hope everybody loved that. I'm losing subscribers left and right. Oh no.
Hey there, little guy. How you doing? Hey, you like that? Huh?
Aw.
Tower.
Yeah, but Sully, come on, it's a lemur.
You can pet the lemur. You can pet the lemur. Look, you can't pet the dog, but you can pet the lemur. What game can you say that you? What game can you play that you can say you can pet a lemur? I ask you, Goaty. It's just Goaty.
Come say hi.
That's all right.
So cute.
That was cool. That was also cool. Oh, come on! This fucking car. I hope I blow it up someday.
Here, take this. How we doing back there? Not good. Not good at all. Keep shooting. I am. I hate this truck.
I do
Hey,
too.
you, Nathan.
Why are they still going? They're on fire! Yes! Die, you stupid truck! Never hated a truck more in my life. And I'm an environmentalist.
Yeah. Okay. What you got there?
Oh my god, is it pirate time already? It's pirate time already! R. January 17th, 1808. 1 year ago, I stood in a squalid prison cell in Panama, clutching a mysterious wooden cross. That's also called the next button. Today, I stand on the shores of a deserted archipelago in the middle of the Indian Ocean, one step closer to fulfilling the destiny Grandfather Burns was unjustly denied. Captain Darby and his crew were starting to have their doubts about me. The loss of our quartermaster to the lethal trap in Scotland did not inspire confidence, nor did the weeks we spent scouring the mountains of Kings Bay. But thanks to Dover's shore navigation, we have found our way to this mysterious place. And their mood has improved considerably. Though 2 of the men have fallen ill with ship fever and have been isolated, the others are making camp and preparing to explore the islands. Breathe. My thoughts turn to Useless Cookies, who just followed me. Thank you, Useless Cookies. With a moment to breathe, my thoughts turn to Claire. Gazing upon the beauty of these forgotten isles, I feel a tinge of regret that she is not here to share this vision with me. See it? It all comes back because Elena is not with Nate. It's all come full circle, baby. That I encouraged her to remain behind, but we shall be reunited soon, and I am certain she will be happy to have experienced the tale of this journey vicariously rather than firsthand. See, this is very full circle. Tonight, we rest. Should fortune and providence smile upon us, within the month we shall be sailing home with Avery's treasure, returning to wherever glory awaits us. To whatever glory awaits us. That was fun. I love reading those in the pirate's voice. I'm actually doing the sea shanty with some Min-Max folks, and I'm really excited to record the stuff for that. I'll probably do it one in my normal voice and one in my pirate voice. Oh, more pirate voice? I'm excited. January 24th, 1808. A hellish dream. I don't know why it's always the same pirate voice. Sorry. A hellish dream. I was back in that Panamanian prison, a noose around my neck and the hangman, my grandfather. He held the wooden Dismas cross before me and spat. We received the due reward of our deeds, Jonathan Burns. He pushed me off the tower and I fell, and then it was revealed to be a Game of Thrones episode. I woke in a cold sweat to the sound of a frenzied shouting. Our ship's rigger, possessed by fever-born delirium, commandeered our caravel vessel and set sail. Darby attempted to stop him, but the boy stabbed the good captain and left him to die on the beach. He only managed to seize him when the ship ran aground. I ordered the rigger tied to the broken mast as punishment for his unforgivable act. First mate Hayes insisted this was needless cruelty, that a bullet wound would do as well, but I held firm. If we were to avoid a similar incident, if I am to succeed, an example must be made. We salvaged what supplies we could and brought them to our remaining ship. As night fell, we made our way back to the cave and laid poor Captain Darby to rest. The men busied themselves with their preparations, but it was impossible not to hear their muttering, their doubts about our purpose here. I gathered them round Darby's grave and proclaimed, "Do not let his death be in vain. We have come far. Avery's treasure and its attendant glory are certainly waiting for us." Truth be told, the only certainty in my mind was the decision to leave Claire to wait back home. This voyage would be too much for her delicate constitution. See, fucking sexism. Benevolent sexism, but still sexism. It is almost too much for mine, but I cannot turn back now. My family's honor, my honor, hangs in the balance. Yeah, he probably didn't talk like that.
Taking the boat may be a tad faster. Just saying.
He almost ran me over. What? Where the hell? Where did he go? What the hell? The boat drove away from me. I don't know if that's him doing it or what. That's a glitch right there. What it is. No, I know, but I had stopped driving. What? It's not disappearing. I'm just not highlighting it anymore. That'll work, Skim. I love that he said it would be much faster to take a boat and then drives away from me. Some nice looking water. Why did you do that?
Whoa!
No idea why he did that.
Didn't snap. Sweet.
What? How is that too far? That's ridiculous. That would at worst break a toe or some bullshit. Crunchitize me, Captain. Oh, so Kim and I had the stupidest debate last night. So she thinks that Captain Crunch doesn't say Cap'n Crunch on the front, and that he is not colloquially known as Cap'n Crunch. I'm pretty sure she's wrong on this. I don't think anybody says Crunchitize me, Captain. They say Crunchitize me, Cap'n. Am I wrong on this? I don't know. I'll probably have to look it up. But I just thought it was a very funny, dumb conversations.
I don't think anyone in the world actually.
Oh yeah, they do. There's absolutely people who do free climbing.
That is so dangerous.
Yep, absolutely it is. Some people are thrill junkies. Now, I'm not saying a lot of people do this, no. But there are people who do exactly what Nate is doing right now. Most of them aren't treasure hunters. Just people who climb mountains. Yeah. Now, do they climb on this small of rocks? I have no idea. I don't know a lot about free climbing. But it is a thing that happens. It's flipping gorgeous. I've taken so many flipping pictures. Why am I saying flipping? I'm taking so many fucking pictures. I'm so edgy, Cam. Look at me. I'm swearing like a 15-year-old.
So edgy.
I know. I'm so Edge. Edge magazine has asked me to be on their cover.
I was thinking more along the line of wrestling.
Oh, on this day, I see clearly everything has come to light. Yeah, you think you know me. Ones do too. 3 did, but none of the hints were helpful. Oh, what the hell? Did I break the game? I broke the game! Yeah, I broke the game. It's pretty funny though. It's not helpful. It's just gonna get me killed, but it was still pretty funny. I just speed ran. Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
God, I love that so much. Oh. Oh, I see him.
Oh shit!
It was even funnier because you couldn't see it, so you had to imagine it. Oh my god, I love this game. They get both of them or just one of them? I certainly got one of them. No, I made a mistake. But I'm okay.
You didn't fall.
I fell for you.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh, come on!
Only because I was thinking it in my head.
I'm done with this relationship. We just can't surprise each other at this point. No laughing at that, Kim. Kim and I's relationship is over once again on stream. Just want everybody to know. This time totally for real.
Oh, what's this?
Sweetie, it's time. To whoever finds this note, know that Jonathan Burns, erstwhile leader and financier of our expedition, has murdered me and others for want of Avery's treasure. He worked the crew to the point of exhaustion, promising them glory but bringing them illness and starvation. Much like modern corporations, am I right? He bound a man to a mast and left him to die, and then I witnessed the bastard push our navigator to his doom for daring to speak his mind. He found me making preparations to leave for home and confronted me. I brandished my pistol and informed him I was returning to England, where I would inform the world of his deeds. And when I turned away, the blackguard shot me in the back and fled into the jungle. I returned fire, but I'm not certain if the bullets hit their mark. I don't know who Mark is. My time grows short, and my hands weak. In the absence of earthbound justice, I beseech you, pray to God above that Burns pays for his treachery. Signed, Walter Hayes, first mate of the Suffolk, March 23rd, 1808. That's not appropriate on stream, Kim.
I got peanut butter.
You got what?
Peanut butter.
Wow, that
Good
is
job,
pretty
sweetie.
dark.
Don't you think?
But can we at least acknowledge the chance that maybe Avery's idea for secret pirate utopia didn't pan out?
I also just want to say, historically, it did not work out. Libertalia is also generally, and I'm mixing up my history here, perhaps, but generally is considered legend, and I don't think actually happened. I believe it was a story that was created by an author and then kind of got mixed into real pirate utopias, where pirate communities would exist. You can see more of this in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is also the best pirate game of all time. Not that that had huge competition for that title, but I mean, I love Black Flag, not as much as I love Kim, of course. Little inside joke. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, if you want to know more about pirate utopias, Black Flag is a good resource. In terms of video games, obviously, you should actually read a goddamn book if you want to know more about pirate utopias and stuff. And what do I have this book I still haven't read. You hear me say that a lot. But Black Flags and Blue Waters by Eric J. Dolan. Kim, here we go.
This letter's still legible.
May 17th, 1715. Father, you have no doubt heard my vessel was destroyed by an East Indiaman ship. You grieved for me. I beg your forgiveness, but I needed the world to believe me dead. Not only is your son alive and well, you shall be happy to hear I've resigned my captaincy. I no longer make my fortunes as a thief. Instead, my stalwart crew of buccaneers and I have joined with other like-minded souls to further the cause of liberty. We are founding a colony where every man is considered equal and free to do as they wish. To that end, I've chosen to work the fields and livestock, which I imagine would amuse you to no end, but it brings me satisfaction the likes of which I have never found back home. For now, our location must remain secret, but I hope one day you come here and see what we have accomplished. A society free from the unjust subjection you have grown to accept, Christopher.
Guess even a pirate utopia needs a place to lock up riffraff.
Can you imagine who pirates put in prison? What type of criminals you think pirates have in jail?
Well, I guess every group has its assholes.
Yeah, I mean, again, pirates weren't against prison or punishment, as far as I'm aware. In fact, they often punished they often punished wrongdoing captains who were oppressive to their crew by throwing them overboard, or if it was lesser offenses or violations or whatever, they just have them replaced and then have them swab the deck or something like that. Depends on the offense, but yeah. Yeah, pirates definitely weren't against prisons or jails or rules. This whole idea that they are outlaws, therefore they're against all law or rule is ridiculous. A lot of them just hated the British Empire. And I mean, fuck, wouldn't you? You were living in the fucking 16th, 17th century, whatever.
Hey, Sam, check it out. It's like a pirate code of conduct.
But the whole point of this place was not having rules.
Well, even pirate ships had their own rules.
Yeah. I've talked about this before, but the history of pirates isn't that they had absolutely no rules or whatever. They all had rules, and in fact, a lot of pirate ships, not all of them, but at least a good amount of them, democratically decided their own rules, largely by consensus or majoritarian at the very least. So yeah, it's not really surprising me that Libertalia, fictionally, would have rules. Especially if you're in the middle of battle, you're under threat of capture or death. You don't want people deserting or whatever. I mean, good luck enforcing that, but that's another question.
Man, those are some seriously large
We start?
bags.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. When's dinner?
Dinner will be ready in about half an hour.
Cool. Let me get started at least. Plus, I always gotta let it cool because I'll win.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right. Well, bye. I love you.
Bye. I love you too.
But you want to stay in here?
I gotta watch the food.
Oh, you could watch me instead. I'm way
You
more
are
happy.
food. Hi, everybody.
I do.
Each of them has.
Okay, wait. Hey, Nadine. Great to see you again. Okay, mango.
What are you on about?
Oh, it's my safe word.
Nate has a safe word? Damn. I thought banana was weird. I have no idea what the game wants me to do. It is super unclear to me. I love saying that, by the way. Super unclear. Am I going the wrong way? How could that kill him? How in the world could that kill Nathan Drake? I'm supposed to get down, but I don't know how. I'm gonna try one other thing. Nope. That makes no sense. Anyone could survive that fall. Maybe you'd have a sprained ankle at worst. Ugh. Hey, look at that. 5 minutes. Alright. We are back with more Uncharted 4. Wow, that was a good twist. Honestly, I didn't see it coming. And so I was talking about this with Kim. I think the difference between that trickery on the game's part and the trickery in Uncharted 3, spoilers for Uncharted 3 right now, but like when you think Sully is dead and he turns out to not be dead, that felt like a really cheap emotional trick on the part of the game and the narrative and stuff. This feels like, no, this was obvious the whole time. I should have seen it. Like, I guess I should have realized the hallucinogenic water in Uncharted 3 as well. Uncharted's a weird series. But like this feels like even more blindingly obvious that of course Sam lied about it because he and Rafe kept running into dead ends and he knew that Nate would be able to help him more than anybody else. The fact that he didn't come to Nate earlier says a lot about how he feels about Nate. Because the first thing he should have done is see his brother, not try to find some fucking treasure with. This has clearly consumed Sam's life. Anyway, yeah, it's a big character moment. It's a good character moment, and it feels earned, feels deserved. The whole Sully thing did not. Came out of left field. It just felt like real cheap way to kill off a character, but then say, haha, just kidding, we don't actually have the gall to do it. It's like Arkham Knight. It's like Batman Arkham Knight, right? When they, and again, spoilers for Batman Arkham Knight in a second here. But basically, they tease that a couple characters die. I won't even name the specific ones, but they tease that a couple characters die, and then they're like, haha, just kidding, we don't actually, have the guts to do it. It just drives the punch out of the narrative entirely. This is how you do good twists in video games or any medium, really.
Hey.
Sam?
That's bad timing.
It wasn't me. They caught me in a room. Wasn't me. She died of a heart attack. Wasn't me. She smoked too many cigarettes. Wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it.
You all right?
I'm just a child. Wasn't me.
Wait.
Sweetie back ribs. Sweetie back ribs. Sweetie back ribs. Sweetie back ribs. Sweetie is back. It's her ribs. Hello, Kim.
I haven't known it.
I'm trying to do my own thing here, Kim. And you were like ruining it for me, sweetie.
That's how I do.
That's how I do. People don't think Kim be like that, but she do. Kim, you're cute. Take the cute Kim and make her cuter.
You might want to stop where you're going.
Hey, Kim.
Don't
Not
stop.
me. I won't stop, Kim. I've got great ideas. Sweetie? Please. You need to listen to me, sweetie.
No.
I've got excellent ideas. We don't care. Well, she's definitely dead now.
You just found out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God!
Holy shit!
Are you okay, Nate?
Are you okay? What do you mean, are you okay, Nate? Are you okay? I just shot you an RPG!
Well, come on. So here's my question. Why does Rafe Adler want Avery's treasure? It's not like he needs the money.
He wants the glory. Doesn't want to be known as a guy who only got rich because of his inheritance.
So he wants to be known as the guy who got richer because he had inheritance to begin with. So therefore, he got someone else's money. So that makes him a thief and a trust fund kid. I don't understand. Ooh, I made it all the way to the top.
Up by your lonesome?
Ooh, sweetie. Sweetie. Yar. I be back. August 1st, 1718. It's the 1600s, so I'm speaking in a pirate's accent. I bade farewell to Eleanor and little Abigail at midnight. They joined the other escapees aboard the Swift Shore, bound for better shores, I'm sure. Get it? 'Cause it's named the Swift Shore?
Real good.
Thanks. I was swiftly sure of that pun. I'm sure you're sure. I pray I shall be able to join them soon. The founders have taken everything from me, from all of us. What little gold I contributed is now gone or behind the high walls of New Devon. We shall see soon enough. At dawn we go forth to take back what's rightfully ours. They did not stop the treasure, they shall not stop us now. My darling Eleanor, my sweet Abigail, should I perish here, should I fail you, know that I only wish us happiness and prosperity. Perhaps you will still have a chance for yourselves. That's some sad shit right there.
Oh, rest in peace, my pirate friend.
Yar. Just want to again remind everyone, historically speaking, pirates didn't talk like that. They talked like normal people. They did not yar and gar all the time. They didn't say ahoy mateys. They didn't say, are you ready, kids? I said, they didn't say, are you ready, kids?
What am I supposed to say?
Aye, aye, Captain from SpongeBob at the beginning of the show.
Whoa,
Never mind. No. We're done here. SpongeBob. It's flippin' SpongeBob.
Front door.
Sam?
Sam.
Yep.
He's still alive. Yeah, for now. Come on.
I'm definitely calling they're killing Sam by the end of the game. They're not killing Elena, but they're probably gonna kill Sam.
Alright, keep your eyes open for shoreline types.
I think they're gonna kill Elena.
Hey, you know what, Kim? I don't give a shit what you think.
Whoops.
It's gonna end in devastation, and Nate is just gonna kill himself.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That is so dark. Wow. Also, I know it. I don't think it ends like that at all.
I'm not serious. I'm sorry.
Wow. I just want my viewers to know that Kim's opinions do not reflect my own. She has a
It
very
would be a very morbid.
she has a very dark side to her that I did not know about previously, and I regret that I have let her on this stream. I will now be not letting her on future Uncharted streams.
Really?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm serious. You're ruining my fanfic. I hope everyone can hear this, but Kim is laughing right now about the absolute rot that she has brought upon the stream.
Through here. Watch your.
Oh, sweetie, here we go.
I'm not part of this anymore. Remember?
September 16th, 1718.
It says September
Founder.
6th.
September 6th, 1718. Founder Condent. I know that it was on your orders that my home was ransacked and burnt. Your brother denied your involvement in these deeds, but I know a liar's tongue when I see it, when I hear it. Now I am short one sword as I cannot seem to pry it from his gut. Ha! See what I did there? I killed your brother. Ha ha! You have until sundown to return what's mine, founder of England.
Okay, so these guys sparked a full-scale revolt when they claimed the treasure for themselves. They took care of the colonists, but then they had to deal with each other. And I'm guessing things got pretty messy. So Avery and Two invite them up here to,
Abandon our animosity.
abandon the animosities. Avery makes a grand toast. For God and liberty! Arg, ahoy, mateys, all that. And they all take a swig. Except these two. And just like that, all the treasure of Libertalia becomes the sole possession of two men. These are some of history's greatest pirates. And they all perished in an instant at this very table.
It's incredible.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, since our missing hosts
That was
are
nice.
here at Two's Manor,
We should head over to Avery's.
yeah. Let's go.
He's lucky to have her. Let's be honest. He's lucky to have her, not the other way around. Come on, what are you even blowing up at this point?
Hey, look. Avery had some gibbets left over.
Gibbets.
What?
It's pronounced gibbets.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, no one likes to know it all.
Well, no one likes someone who pretends that they know it all and doesn't actually know it all, Nate.
What's that note?
Oh, right.
This is long enough, I'll read in my pirate voice. I know that's what everybody wants. Lieutenant Barton.
It's from Two to his men.
Even now, Avery is readying his escape. If you allow him to leave these shores, he will surely disappear along with our treasure. This master key will open the gates in the depths of his tunnel, but be wary, Lieutenant. He'll no doubt expect us to pursue him. While you and your men search the tunnels, I shall take a small detachment of men. Love that word, detachment. Great word choice, too. A small detachment of men through the valley so that we cut off his escape. If God grant us victory, by sundown tomorrow we shall be pirates once more. sailing to unknown ports with the treasure in our hold, the wind in our sails, and the freedom to live. How many of these fucking mummies did he make?
Move your ass.
Ow.
Come on, get up.
I do appreciate that Nate's first impulse was to block whatever was about to hit Elena.
Thanks, Captain Avery. It's just like old times, huh? Lena?
Oh no.
Lena? Hey. Hey. Lena, come on. Lena.
My hero.
She's such an asshole. That was not funny. I thought she was dead.
I've done much worse.
She gave me a goddamn heart attack.
Oh, let me listen. Sounds good to me.
You realize we're now even for everything I've ever pulled.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, like ever.
No, not by a long shot. Gosh, you've got mud everywhere.
Did anyone ever tell you you have a funny idea of romantic?
Yeah, I may have heard that somewhere before.
This is so cute.
Good talk.
Good talk.
This is like marriage counseling, the game.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I don't like how it keeps turning on and off. That's annoying.
I mean, there's really nothing I can do, sweetie. We need a better heater, or we need a better electrical system.
Yeah, definitely a better electrical system.
Well, yeah, and that goes without saying, right? Kim?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We're poor.
Sure are.
Sure are. Poor are. Poors are us? No. That's okay.
That sounds like pores on your face.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, what's this?
I don't know, Kim. Why would you? Ooh, sweetie. Sweetie.
Oh, it's Burns' grandson.
No.
What, sweetie?
Nothing. You're gonna read it in your pirate voice?
April 14th, 1808. Although I successfully extracted Hayes' bullet from my thigh, Thunder Thighs they used to call me back in high school, the wound festers and the fever has not abated. I long to see what lies inside the mountain, but the pain is too great to bear, and I must rest, regain my strength. With a moment's respite, doubt creeps into my mind. Was I wrong to punish the men for breaking their contract with me? I have dedicated my life to finding this place, finding Avery's treasure, and their actions nearly robbed me of my destiny. No, my actions were just. Tonight, I rest. The fever will break, and tomorrow I finish my grandfather's journey. Then upon returning home, I shall write of my exploits here on my OnlyFans, a book by Jonathan Burns to sit in the libraries, aside history's greatest adventurers. I'll also write about this in my live journal. At worst, I shall lose this leg, but in the end, I will have lived a life worth living, and Claire will be proud of me at last. Claire, forgive me. Looks like he didn't make it.
No cigar, pal. Almost at the finish line. Got the best of you.
I was about to take a picture, but I guess not. Somebody's smoking up a storm in that ship, am I right? That's on fire.
Smoking a doobie.
Really?
Your fans are gonna think that I'm really annoying.
Just my fans, huh? Not me? Right. I mean, that's a really rose-colored glasses kind of thing to think.
I don't care what you think.
That's such a good song by Paramore. Okay, sweetie, good to know what you think of me.
It was a joke.
Nope.
Oh, I don't care. I'm not gonna fight you on
See,
this.
yeah, because you don't care what I think, right, Kim?
I just died.
Good.
So,
I'm not going to be able to enjoy one of these coins, knowing that you and your worthless brother are still sucking air.
Sucking air? Like what? What does sucking air look like?
I just kind of thought that after we found Avery's treasure, I'd be satisfied. Instead, I've kind of left with this strange feeling of
Emptiness.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you know,
You know, I'm gonna just pause here for another, probably my last PSA of this whole game. But when you set such extravagant goals for yourself and you actually meet them, yeah, I mean, you're elated at the time, but eventually you just kind of have emptiness. Like it's it's kind of like how in The Princess Bride, I guess spoilers for The Princess Bride if you've never read or seen it, what the hell are you doing? But when Inigo Montoya finally gets revenge for his father, he feels happy in the moment, but later on he notes that he feels empty. You know, revenge had driven so much of his life that now that it was gone, he didn't know what to do with it. Um, and Wesley says, well, have you considered being a pirate? And implying he's going to pass on the mantle of the Dread Pirate Roberts to him, which is a great move, by the way. I love the book and I love the movie. I maybe love the movie more than I love the book, but the book is really good too. And it's one of those rare occasions where the movie's better than the book, arguably. Anyway, yeah, it's the same in casual things. When I set a goal for myself, I just wrote a book review today. And while I was in the process of doing it, it felt great. And when I finished it, it was great. And then I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna move on to something else. Like the thing about life is you have to appreciate the journey. You have to appreciate. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. I know I'm getting on my soapbox here, but I don't care. It's my stream. I'll get my soapbox if I want it. It's about the journey. It's not about the destination. I know it's a very cliche saying at this point, but it's true. You got to enjoy the journey more than you enjoy the destination, because the destination is not all it's cracked up to be. I mean, it's great, again, in the moment, but long term, it's kind of like what the Buddhists teach, right? I'm kind of into Buddhism. I've been reading this great book called Why Buddhism is True. And you know, satisfaction is only going to last you so much longer. Pleasure is limited, it's temporal, it's suffering is always going to come back into play at some point. That doesn't mean we have to never strive for things, but it just means we have to temper our expectations. Anyway, I've been ranting too long. Let's get back to the game. Oh, can I pet the dog? Please? No, let me pet the dog! You bastards! I hate this game. Game's the worst game ever.
I need to ask Mom to borrow this one again.
Game sucks. How come I can't pet the dog, naughty dog? This isn't a naughty dog. This is a good dog. Bastards.
Let's see what you got. Mom has weird taste in music, but I kind of like this one. We should totally throw a party in here. They wouldn't even know.
Can I pet the dog, please? Please pet the dog.
All right.
Pet the dog. Pet the fucking dog.
Just this one.
Don't just give him treats. Pet the fucking dog.
All right. But this is the last one for today. Okay?
Let me flip in pet the dog. Cam, they won't let me pet the dog. It's a war crime. It's against the Geneva Convention. I'm pretty sure. Probably. We're sitting in a tiny cafe in the middle of
Sam and Sully are coming to visit.
in the middle of a busy Havana street, drinking what might be the best goddamn espresso I've had in my life. No job, no one chasing us. Retirement is weird, good but weird. Sam says, tell him to stock up the fridge with less shitty beer before you arrive. His words, not mine. Sam is also reminding us that you lost the bet to both of us 12 months in Canada with no smoking, and I'm in Cuba, for God's sakes. That's how good I've been. Anyway, send the girls our love. Tell Cassie, that's her name, right? to warm up the backgammon board. I want my rematch. Looking forward to seeing the gang in a couple of weeks. This is very cute. I love this a lot.
Here we go.
Was that a Kong? They have a Kong in dog treats, but you can't pet the flippin' dog. Let me pet the dog.
Supper's ready.
Okay, it's still really hot though, I imagine, right?
No.
No?
I don't think it's that hot.
Well, Kim, you and I have different tastes, different standards, you know, different measurements, different... Okay, I'll see you later. Bye, Kim. Good to see you. Bye. Go out the front door. I'm really not gonna go get dinner and then be back here because that's just gonna be silly. We're so close to the end.
Hey.
Her name's not Girl, it's Cassie. We already knows. Oh, it's a she.
Taj Mahal, here I come. Just a few more weeks.
See the world, help those in need. See the amazing sights of India on this month-long adventure. Immerse yourself in the culture as you explore ancient temples, barter in the markets, and cap it off with a visit to the famous Taj Mahal. You will also spend a week at an orphanage in Diverdun, teaching English and playing games with the children. An exciting, rewarding, unforgettable experience. India temple map right here. I don't know why I read it like that. I can't believe they don't let you pet the dog.
Perfect day. Now all we need is the rest of our boat crew.
I mean, how much more is left of the game? This is a very nice place. I have no idea where they are, or where she is, for that matter. But...
Anyone? No? Nothing? Okay.
Yes? Yes?
Hey, Vicky.
Yes! You get to pet the dog! And her name is Vicky.
Okay, girl. Where's Mom and Dad? All right, go find them. Go. Really? Fine. I'll find them myself.
So, okay. Final thoughts on the game. I love this game. I think it's great. I agree the island section goes long, but because I love the core gameplay so much, and the story, and the characters, and the graphics are so much better too, I mean, I just don't care. I get that it bothers other people, but those are the people who don't already like the game's core conceit. I do. So, I think that's the difference. I could be wrong. I agree it runs long. Could be a shorter game, probably. But, I mean, honestly, it's just a 15-hour game. It's not that ambitious. It's just that it's split up into 3 5-hour sections, or maybe a little less. And it's definitely given more weight towards the island section. But I think besides that, it's pretty much a perfect Uncharted game. It's got climbing down to a T. Even the melee combat is good. You know, the epilogue is really sweet. The stuff with Elena and Nate is great. Sam and Nate is great. I think everything, pretty much everything in this game works really well. I'm excited to play Lost Legacy. I don't know if I'll play that next, though. Oh, that's right. Laura Bailey did play Nadine. Yeah, I don't like that. They should have had an actual, person of color playing a person of color, but it's a gripe. Yeah, very good game. The action's great, the story's great. I love me some pirates. So it's just a win for me. I don't know how Lost Legacy is gonna top this. I don't think it is. I don't really see the need for Lost Legacy at this point. That's a very good way to end the series. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to say about this game. It's a great game, and it's a great conclusion to a mostly okay to great series. One is okay, 2 is great, 3 is bad, and then 4 is excellent. Bordering on, you know, Last of Us heights to me. I still like Last of Us 1 and Last of Us 2 more than I like the Uncharted series. But yeah, I'm glad they finished this. I hope they don't ever go back to it. You don't need to. You perfected the formula. There's just no need. Nate and Elena's story is done. If you want to do something with Sully and Sam, that's great, but you'd have to go back in the past at this point. I don't even think the stuff with Nadine and Chloe is strictly necessary, but... I'm pretty sure Laura Bailey voiced her too there. I don't know why. Get an actual person of color to voice her. I'm pretty sure they do that with Chloe, right? That's just weird. Sweetie, you just made dinner. Can you relax?
I'm getting anal about this.
Kim, you can't do that on Twitch. You can't. We've talked about this.
I don't know, it's my feet keep getting dirty and I'm getting anal.
Sweetie, your feet cannot be getting dirty. You're wearing socks. Unless they are literally burning through the fabric of your socks and touching your feet, that is impossible.
No, the sock is getting dirty.
Well, sweetie, that's what socks are for. They're to prevent your feet from getting dirty so they get dirty instead.
How many socks are for keeping your feet warm?
Well, they're for both of those purposes, Kim, obviously. Anyway, this is Kim and I with the hard-hitting analysis of what socks are for. Any post-credit scene? Nope. Alright, that is it then.